Well, it's a nice excuse to just be immediately on here. Huh.
Jensen. Jensen, can you read me?
Barely. I've reached Panchea, Richard. Any word from Sarah for the UN delegates?
Nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive. And the signal's still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
Well, so we established that Darrow's just a straight up monster. And that there's the shuttle right there. Yeah, that's really close. In the grand scheme of a shuttle launch, that's so close to just like colliding directly into this thing and killing me on the spot. So, he's a monster. He implanted everyone with chips, even though he made it in the first place, and then he goes and he scrambles their brains and makes them kill each other. So, not the most responsible way of undoing the thing that you made. I see a machine over there. I'm not sure if it's alive, and it's gonna go after me. So this is how they chose to animate the snow, huh? That's a little iffy. Yep. It's actually a little hard to believe this game's only like 4 years old, because it just looks really old. It looks somewhere closer to 8 years old at this point. It's a little rough. Interesting to seeing how a lot of the stuff is handled in the sequel, from the visuals to the story design to whether or not they decide to try to do bosses again or not. Hello. Anything I want? Because so far it seems like a big no. Don't think I'll even be visiting a store again. Not that I have much reason to, unless I can buy... No, not even praxis kits really. Like, I don't even need them particularly. Do I have one? Nope. I mean, I came out of that... I respec'd and spent a whole bunch of them over the course of that DLC. And still came out with another 15 to spend afterwards, so... We have we're pretty developed. And I have ammo for my guns, so that's all we really need. Just taking a look around. Hello. That goes down. Heavy rifle ammo. There's a lot of spots to check. Seems like this is the go-to location, though. Let's see. So it's one big landing platform. Small area below. Even smaller area above. Oh yeah, and the door that goes in that general direction's closed right now. Should not be hard to just hack that thing if it wakes up. Don't know if it will, but I should be able to just throw an EMP and take it out. C-Tech. Look at these guys. They're really shipping container shaped. It looks like they're meant to fold up inside one, and that's their design, which is clever. It's a very utilitarian design to put in your video game, where nothing ever has to actually be real. It's impressive when something feels real in the middle of a video game sometimes. Hello. Hello. Hacking devices. And a shotgun upgrade. No thank you. And not a bad place to check, though. I could probably spend all day checking all these cargo containers, but it would take a while. This might be my last one for now. Peps. I'll take Peps. And I'll take your energy bar if I can highlight it. There we go. We're doing just fine on sniper ammo, after all. The drama jump. Superhero landing, superhero landing. He's gonna do the superhero landing. Oh, hey. That's alcohol, isn't it? Ooh. Credit chip. Nothing else stashed back here. Don't really care about your alcohol and stuff, but I'll take your money. So here's a crashed airship. Oh. This may have been a mistake. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. Sorry. Just thought there might be something in there. See, it appears to just be empty debris and nothing else going on. Nope. Alright. Let's hop on down. Look at that. This place is a mess. Clean up after yourselves, everyone. How could you? No icons on the map yet. It's interesting how this whole area seems to contrast with the color scheme of the whole game so far. The whole game has been nighttime and this constant use of the colors gold and black, more or less. Black gold. We're talking about oil. These crates are all I've got. It's clearly lightning over there. They need a way across. We'll do a quick look around. You don't look like I can use you to hack or anything. No? Don't see any ways to turn off power, so we're gonna have to hop on boxes, I think. Like we're back at the sewers at the beginning of the game. Try very hard not to abruptly kill myself if I can avoid it. Big if, perhaps. It's also a mine? Yeah, it is. There we go. Figure I'd just take care of that right here, right now. Alright, let's see how well I can jump onto this. There we go. That's a start. Grab. There we go. Oh. That's not very helpful. Oh wait, there's just a pipe here. Dummy. Once I blew up the mine, I can just walk across this pipe and there's nothing in my way. Apparently I can't carry that because there's a... Oh yeah, there's a beam? Wait, that's just a wire hanging down. Oh well. Oh, there's another one? No. I thought I set you all off. Fine then. Well, shit. Well, just see if I can pick you up and just throw you. Pew! Well, that didn't... Oh, no. Probably out of reach now. Well, crap. Can I stand up? Kind of. Don't want to hit that one a rail. There we go. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. We're largely okay, though. Oh, there's a dead guy in there. That's not very nice. Hey, Pep's pack. What a place to hide one in, right? That's a nice, big, bridge-like device for me to use. Not really how I was intending to drop that. Alright, let's try it again. Try to do it in a straight line. Yeah. Oh, not quite. Alright. Just hoping to make a more complete path so I don't fall down. No? Can't just shoot my way through. Well, then what are you good for? Oh. Looks like there's a Pep's pack in there. Is there a vent? Don't see much for now. Let's see. Let's just throw everything across. Get back to my normal gun. We'll just see what comes next. I just figured I'd be able to knock through the window. There we go. Oh, yeah. Where's that? There's a mine somewhere. I can hear it. I get on the right side of you. There we go. Gotcha. Gotta wonder what's back here too, though. Huh. These wood boxes really don't react well to lightning. Don't see myself getting across here, to be honest. Let's see if I can shut off the power first. Is this the source of the power? This generator? If it is, it doesn't have a switch. Alright. We'll keep taking my boxes around just in case they help. Oh. Sounds like they'll help with whatever the mine is. Oh. Not quite. Where is it? That's way over there. I can see the blinking. Oh, it's in the vent. There's a mine in a vent for once. They did it. Congratulations. If I'm not careful here, though, I won't be able to get across. Yeah. Just figured we'd go ahead and just do that. I'll have to grab the big guy over here. Trying to maneuver around that was going to be a problem, so I figured we'd just skip ahead. Alright. Should be able to make it across to the other crate over here. I hope. Yeah, there it goes again. Really wish they didn't do that. Can I reach you? Oh, that doesn't hurt me apparently. Okay. So many power generators. They're being thorough about being shitty about this. Gonna have to leave all you guys behind because we're going up into a vent now. Any more explodies? Taking it slow. No, I don't hear any beeping so far. There it is. Alright. I know what to do. Nope. I could sneak up on it really slowly, I guess, and try to disarm it, but I don't like mines. I'm sick of them. So I'm just gonna blow them up. Yay! Who's a room with dead people in it? Yay! From Pat Spinner to Brent Stewart. It's so close to saying Brent Spiner there, but between the two lines. I'm on my way. It may take a while. These freaks are everywhere. In response to Brent, I think I figured out how to keep those fucking freaks away. I soaked the floor outside of the control room and electrified it with a downed power cable. It seems to be working. If you want to live, get your ass over here. Oh, right. These are normal people trying to survive. And in Pangaea, everyone's lost their minds and are all attacking people like crazy. Is this oh, that's the window I was at before, isn't it? That's where I got. So they're all running around killing each other right now. And now that I've let go of the electricity, I may have just let them all in. Am I in the same... Where am I now? People are like giggling and panicking and running around right now. You can hear noises. I'll avoid going upstairs for now. Let's see what's over here. Hi. Fuck you. Yay. I hate you. I hate you, mines. I hate you all. So that's where I went into the vent. Let's check the alternate path. Also, let's go ahead and chug one of these real quick since I'm down a few. There we go. Nope, not move. That'll give me 2 more inventory spaces, maybe for some more grenades or something. And that might be his co-worker he was trying to meet up with. And unfortunately, it does not seem to have made it. In fact, it kind of looks like he may have just died the same way. Wow, yeah. Everyone here had a bad time. But I'm still taking a moment to loot their corpses, because I'm a monster. So everyone that's augmented just flipped out and started beating on everyone nearby, including other augmented people. Bad place to be. Hello? All these creds. Thank you. Nothing under you? Appears to be a dead end, so I'm trying to grab any objects I can while we're here. It's mostly another place for a grenade launcher. Should I just go ahead and have a grenade launcher just in case I need it? I have not been using the sniper rifle. It might be finally time to let you go. Grenade launcher's got to be a more reasonable inventory item, right? That way if I run into another shitty boss, now I have a big ol' explosive to use on him, at least, instead of the sniper rifle I've never used at any point in this game. It's one of those mistakes. It's one of those things that just happens when you're playing blind. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I didn't know what the game was going to be shaped like. But it's been largely close, packed together environments. I never I never found as much use for the sniper rifle as I do in a game like Metal Gear Solid 5, for example, where sniping people with tranq darts was great, and I used that a lot towards the later parts of the game. But my sniper rifle is lethal, so I don't generally use it for normal situations. And for boss fights, they're always in these tiny chambers where it's not useful to me anyway. And it is like the biggest object in the damn game, just to top things off. We seem to be done with mines for now, so I'll go back to you. I'll try to stun people, especially now, because they're all humans that are just in crazy mode. So if I can stop the broadcasting, then I can hopefully stop them. But yeah, this is all your fault, Megan. So enjoy steeping in that blame. Admittedly, they were kidnapped and forced, but still, it's their research. So they're at least partially to blame for going along with it. It's like the issue with actually in Metal Gear Solid 5 of all things, when a character was kidnapped and forced to do the research that led to all the bad things happening in the game. And then you get them and you're like, but they forced me to, and it's like, yeah, but also nah. This door does not look secure, by the way. If my whole goal was just to get inside, it feels like it wouldn't have been that hard for Jensen to just make his way through this door. Hello? Right, I don't even need sniper anymore. In fact, I should probably drop my ammo for snipers. There we go. Just taking up space. I'm pretty ready for the end of the game at this point, so I'm not really worried about long-term money gains. Like, oh, hold on to that sniper rifle ammo to sell it later. So, but I don't have if I'm gonna commit to not having the gun anymore, I might as well just get rid of the ammo too. So, game, where's all that creepy giggling coming from? I'll remind you, game, that I have an augment that's supposed to show people that are nearby. Machine pistol. Here we go. How many times can I hack you? 2. Okay. It doesn't seem entirely unreasonable. 15% is so low. It's crazy to me. I can't even comprehend how easy hacking got all of a sudden. Alright, should I go for the extra things just for the sake of it? That's rank 5 though. Let's just get out of here. Let's just be successful and let it be that. Alright, so camera is currently off. You can turn it on if you want to. Robots are disabled, I can turn them against my enemies. Super mixed feelings. It'd be good to turn them against my enemies, but my enemies in this case are civilians going into crazy mode. So I probably shouldn't do that. They're not even guards, they're just people in like suits and stuff being manipulated into beating on everybody. Surprising how little stuff's like, there's very little stuff to pick up around here. There's so much debris instead. Automatically saved. Advise. Does not test. Attention all staff. The Pangaea Oceanic installation is experiencing temporary emergency lockdown situation. Does not a test. All movement is prohibited. It's a lockdown. We don't need to read in detail what that is. Hello. So you're the robot that's currently disabled that I can use on my team. We'll keep that in mind. I know how to activate that to be on my team if I need to. We'll see if like a boss fight suddenly triggers in this room. I'll keep that option open. Right now I'm just exploring to see what this place has that's hiding from me. Hello. Rockets. Is there a rocket launcher in here? One of these things is not complete without the other. Same room again. Hello there. Shotgun. Grenade launcher ammo. There we go. Grab some more of those. Think I can do without a shotgun. Unless we're gonna go into full zombie apocalypse mode. Weapon of choice in in every zombie game for me is always a shotgun, for sure. A lot of vents around here. I noticed this game doesn't give you a level. You just keep getting points. But to some extent, I kind of feel like I kind of wish I had a level just so I can gauge my progress as I go. Huh. Tons of roundabout ways of navigating, making me really curious what the hell's going to happen here. Don't care about either of those ammo types. Absolutely take your EMP grenades, though. Didn't I pick up an ammo type I don't care about at all a second ago? Probably shouldn't be doing that. Sniper rifle. Was it just you? Tranq darts are good. Stun gun. Don't care about... Oh yeah, rockets. I'll hold on to rockets just in case. Laser rifle. Get out of here. Taking space up I could use for things that might be useful later. Gotta be all or nothing with what weapon types you want to have, or you're just gonna be leaving important, useful things on the ground. Can I get access to something here? Doesn't seem like it. Still more vents. This one might lead me directly to the quest marker, actually. It's a weirdly complicated environment, considering how empty it is, which makes me think that it's gonna be not empty soon. Come on. There we go. Alright, yeah, that's really weird. Some of these things just lead you around the corner. I actually fully expect a boss fight to happen in here now. We will see. And if it's a boss fight, like a proper lethal situation, I'm definitely using the machine. Fuck, man! They're everywhere! No way Johnson makes it to the tower. Why the hell is he trying to disengage lockdown anyway? We have to keep him shut in down here. Change in plan. Meet me in the hangar. We'll use one of the choppers to send back help when we're safe. Be careful. Oh, that send back help when you're safe with the choppers. That might be what there's a crashed chopper unfortunately outside. See, all the workers were just getting massacred here. Wait, there's an elevator? We're leaving? There must be a fight.
Richard, Panchea's broadcast center is at the base of the station near the bottom of the ocean. Is that right?
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
From up in the tower. I got it.
There's got to be some kind of fight on the way back, huh? I'm gonna go up to the tower, disable something, come back down, and there's gonna be a fight there as I get ready to go down to the basement. It's just the only explanation for the way that room's designed. Oh, he's got a head. Okay. Yeah. They look decapitated at that angle. They kind of had like a Lego peg head look. Can't see this person? There they are. They look deranged, so they're probably not safe to be seen by. Everyone is dead here. Man. Sarah, you picked great friends, you know? Congratulations. So not in here. They're behind the wall there. Vending machines do not have vents behind them. Oh, someone died in the vent. That's a first. That kind of detail being an event. You might even say that it's an event. Haha. Very... Not a lot of stuff to use here, is there? Trash. Burn that cereal. Burn it to the ground. I could use that for sure. After a prolonged stay with invisibility or something. High ceiling, but there doesn't seem to be any high vents. Hey there. Got surprises for me? Painkillers, peps, stun gun darts, okay. Absolutely. Always happy to find more stuns. So there's gotta be a way into a vent here if there's a dead guy in a vent. That is not how. Must be out here. There we go. Ooh. Few signs of dead people. This message has not yet been sent. Doug, I am witnessing the most disturbing things I've ever seen. Something terrible is happening here. Pancheia has erupted into complete mayhem. Augmented workers are running amok, writhing in pain and senselessly attacking everything in their path. I do not know what is going on, but it appears their augments are turning against them. I can see several afflicted people nearby. Soldiers, I think, from the... And then he died. Then they died. Maybe she was... I don't know if she was referring... Oh, you can go up. I was like, how is this vent a dead end? They're never dead ends. It's a story vent. It's just for story. You can't go anywhere. It's the first time I've been betrayed by a dead end vent. But, maybe she is a reporter trying to get information about what's going on down here, or maybe she's a, trying to contact a loved one, trying to tell them what's going on around them. Either way, she didn't make it, unfortunately. Where is this guy? Oh, they're right inside that corner there. They're probably important. Hello, Campbell's soup. He's actively talking. He's freaking out, saying, I don't want it. I don't want it. Hey there. Maybe it's not entirely crazy. Maybe it doesn't have quite the right implant, or maybe it's defective.
I don't want it like that. It's okay. I hear it. Look.
Can I drop something to get that? Surely. Energy bars are good. Yeah, get out of here, mind template. Oops.
We're gonna go around.
Yeah.
We're gonna go around the other side. I know. Okay. I need a plan. A plan. When we go
Nope.
and I'm gonna take
Thought I'd check for a talking prompt, and there is not one.
out.
So I'll try not to be noticed if I can. More dead people.
Okay, I hear it.
I think we're gonna see a lot of rooms like this with there's one person left standing in the entire room. We might get a lot of use out of peps here, because it's a non-lethal shotgun, basically. Miss Lapicus, for the duration of the summit, the door code to Miss Trudeau's temporary dressing room will be 8024. Please try to explain to both the Prime Minister and his wife that Panchea is still under construction, so she shouldn't be expecting something akin to that Chateau Laurier luxury suite she's grown accustomed to in Ottawa. Especially given how little time we've had to prepare this for the summit. Thank you. We have a door code now.
Okay, I need a plan.
Auto messages. Yeah, nothing new there.
I won't be able to get him out because I don't want it.
Alright.
Like that. It's,
I'm gonna do the responsible thing here.
look.
Sorry. If I find any living beings anywhere, I should knock them out immediately, because even if they're not a threat to me, if they encounter anyone else in their crazy state, they're probably going to kill them. So the more people I knock out, not only are they lying on the ground and seemingly less likely to get killed there, I think, but at the same time, I'm stopping them from roaming around and killing other people, all zombie mode. And all they have to do is deal with being in a coma or hospitalized from their concussion I just gave them as I punched them in the head. That took care of the only nearby person, so we shouldn't have to worry about anyone catching us now. He was really jammed in here. He probably made an effort to isolate himself when he knew what was going on, considering how weirdly he was placed. There's a novel there, but there's also a gun pointing at... No, there's not. Oh, the gun's on a different floor. There's a gun turret somewhere nearby. Let's see. Photosynthesis cycle. I think we've read about that. Nutrient shifting all sounds familiar to me. Look at that place. This is massive. It's also definitely a JPEG. That is not a 3D model at all. That's a flat image. But it's absolutely massive. What's the point of that? Why is there a giant... It looks like a giant missile silo. Hello. That's a big gun. They're dead in the bathroom too, aren't they? Ooh, hacker. Found the hacking device next to the toilet. Where you go. I wonder if they're trying to go Bioshock right now, make it all eerie and quiet to make me nervous. Is that the goal here? Because it's been so devoid of stuff so far, despite the fact that the place is known for being in chaos. That said, I had to fly across the ocean to get here. Granted, I use a rocket, but still. I had to come here after a while, so maybe everyone else had time to go demolish each other. How long does it take for everyone to beat the crap out of everyone that's immediately nearby them? Probably not that long. So we're probably down to just a few isolated pockets and nothing else. No, don't hack. I have the code. Whoops. Oops. What have I done? There we go. 8024. There's probably going to be an event that takes me to the other room. Perhaps? No? Yeah, it's going to be back here. I saw that weapon room, but there was no way in with the locked door, and they're not going to do that for real, so there's definitely going to be a way out, a way in. Hey there. So many devices here. We'll get back to you in a second. I'm just going to go visit the other weapon room real quick. This should be the only way back out, so I might as well just wait. Hello? Other room with stuff in it. I think yeah, I was already in there. This whole dungeon's very loot heavy, isn't it? Combat rifle. Yeah, they don't want you to miss out on your chance to have a basic rifle. Heavy rifle. Oh. Is that all we got in here? Cooling system for heavy rifle and plasma rifles. Well, it was worth finding out. If nothing else, I probably picked up a little bit of exploration experience when I came through. Let's go check that computer. Oop, hello. Those are old vodka. Alright. Instant access. Genetic messages. Ooh. New email information. I mean, password information. The other ones are just the automated messages, so I'll just let those automatically store themselves in my memory banks, and we'll use the email. I mean, the login information when it shows up later. Poor guy. They're all dead. Oh no, they let you move the bodies. Even these ones. Alarming. Alarming. Alright, this floor has a turret right around here somewhere. Probably right... I don't see it. Oh, it's on the ceiling. Dang. Alright, it's facing the other way right now, but does it rotate a full 360? Nope, turns around, so it doesn't face it. No, yes it does. That's... I thought I saw it stop and turn back around, but no, it rotates back and forth on this hallway. And that's why it's full of dead people. So many dead people. So even the robots, I mean even the gun turrets turned against everybody. Shouldn't be a big deal to hack you. Right? Oops. So my goal's over here, got a zigzag over there. 15% chance. Let's make it count. Just be ready. Almost there. Wow, yeah, clean.
Access grant.
It's weird being in the state where I can just plasma capsules, where I can hack these kinds of things without even alerting them along the way. Such a change of pace for me. Definitely the gas grenades. Oh, no room. Do I have something dumb I don't want? I mean, gas grenades are not a high priority. What do you mean I don't have room for the gas grenades? I clearly have an extra room here. I have extra space. So I forget a little bit what these do. Hypostims. Temporary increase of maximum hit points. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, that's useful for later. I mean, my inventory is not full. If I drop one concussive grenade, will you suddenly realize I can pick up gas grenades? Oh, it's 2 gas grenades. That's why. Yeah. That's fine. That makes sense. I was like, how is it not... It doesn't have any space. How's that possible? You'd think it would just add 1 to my inventory at the very least at that point. Isabella. We do not have this one, so we'll hack it. Can probably turn off the evil turret at least. Starting here, we have 2 directions to go in. Not too bad. Doesn't clearance give me more access to the rest of the place by -2 to old data stories? Figured it'd be helpful in some capacity. There we go.
Access grant.
Alright. For now, we're going to disable the turret, but I might come back here and turn it against my enemies if depending on the situation. I'm trying not to kill all the randoms, but there's not much saving them at this point, is there? It's just piles of dead people. Everywhere. Hey, camera. There's my goal right in that room. So we came up through there. Oh, that's blocked. Just gonna have to hop through that window. Good thing my legs and arms are probably all metal, so I don't have to worry about cutting anything.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done, believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
And yet you still did it.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. Human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster?
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
I'm ending this. Now.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
All right. Oh, little beta, lots of alpha. He's perceptive, confident, and pragmatic. Tends to dismiss other people and viewpoints, creating an emotional wall behind which he retreats. Views himself as an educator of lesser people, may be destabilized if his arguments are proven wrong. Can easily convert people to his cause. It is not used to resistance. Okay, so critique him, maybe.
Anything more to say, Mr. Jensen?
I need to argue with him, and I need to prove his points wrong. But avoid emotion for my arguing, basically. Yeah. And so far he's leaning more towards alpha for if I ever get to use the my abilities, which he shouldn't be resistant to because he can't be augmented. So extrapolate. You think humanity needs to be punished? Is that it? By the time this is over, there will be no humanity left to embrace your charge. That sounds emotional. Critique. What you're doing is
Am I finally getting through to you?
what you're doing is horrific. You can't force people to change. They have to do it on their own. Or appeal. My God, Darrow, please. Think of the individuals you're hurting. Help me stop this, please. That's very emotional. That's not going to work at all. Let's see. Not used to resistance. Critique or extrapolate are both up there for me. I think extrapolate's the one to say, like, that he's destroying people, sort of not fixing them, basically.
Am I finally getting through to you?
We'll see.
You think humanity needs to be punished? Is that it? Pain is the only thing people understand? By the time this is over, there will be no humanity left to embrace your change. The stress and horror you forced us to live through will have ripped it out of us.
I knew there would be casualties, but I thought, over time, Surely the human spirit can recover. You, of all people, should be able to understand this. In your former career, were you not sometimes called upon to kill in the line of duty, to carry that grim responsibility in order to save others? You must realize this is no different. Only the scale has changed. Because the threat we face as a species is so extreme.
Now he's going into Omega. Great, he's just flashing every different signal on us, huh? No new dialogue, no new stuff here. Let's see. You want us to see what you see, but how can we when we're grieving over people you forced us to leave behind? Whatever moral high ground you're standing on is nothing but a stack of innocent victims. You try and justify genocide. That's one way to definitely push back on him. Or none of it matters because this is what will happen now.
Nothing more to say, Mr. Jensen?
This is an annoying thing when they do that. Because the game gives you so much to read. None of this matters because of what will happen now. After today, whatever you say will be dismissed as the ravings of a mass murderer. I'm gonna go with the genocide one in this case. It's a resistance.
You've convinced yourself you're right, but whatever moral high ground you're standing on is nothing but a stack of innocent victims. You're trying to justify genocide. All your talk about ethics and ideals doesn't mean a damn compared to that.
Genocide? I'm trying to save our species, and you keep twisting my words. Don't you see? I created people like you. I made it possible for you to happen. If fate had dealt me a different hand, then perhaps neither of us would be here. Isn't it obvious how fate is now conspiring to overtake us both, to grind us beneath her wheels? We must see this through, lest people like you continue to evolve and destabilize society.
Here we go. Now it comes down to do I want to keep trying to argue or do I want to try to use pheromones? The problem is, what if the pheromones make it worse? I could pressure him, but will it help? He's not I don't think he's very alpha. I think he's an omega, from what I've seen so far. Shit.
You know, I've always wondered about that leg brace of yours. Why the father of augmentation doesn't have the most basic of implants. Doesn't make much sense, really. Unless he's one of the few people genetically incompatible with this technology. Gotta love the irony in that. It's the kind of irony that can tear you up inside, bit by bit, every day, until you find yourself despising what you're not.
How dare you? You think I've done all this because a fluke of nature robbed me of my chance to become a part of it? I tried everything, damn you! Everything I could think of to change! None of it worked! None of it!
So you had to fix it, didn't you? Take back control, make it like it never was.
Yes! Yes, that's exactly what have I done?
Give me the codes, Darrow. Help me stop this.
You'll still be in danger. Panchea's security system, much of it is self-determining and lethal. But if you succeed, if these codes help you turn off the system and reach the broadcast center, tell the world exactly why I did it. Explain to them about the Illuminati, the biochip, Panchea. Help them understand that the technology I created will not be a future any one of us desires.
He's gonna kill himself, isn't he? That's the dialogue that's dialogue that comes from somebody that's about to kill themselves. I nailed it! I nailed it! I haven't nailed one of these damn conversations since like the very first one, I feel like. There we go. But yeah, I wish that the character wouldn't constantly interrupt you and make your interface disappear over and over again. Just because I would be much more likely it's easier to just suspend disbelief and just assume that all the time I spend reading and thinking is just like all the complexities of a snap decision made by a character who already has all that information. Because I have to read all of that feedback and all the options, and I have to read everything and what his interface is telling him, because I don't have that interface and I don't have an augmented brain. So I can just suspend disbelief and assume that all the time I spend doing that is just because I have to play catch up with what my character already knows. But they interfere with that by having him constantly interrupt, because then at some point it's like that's acknowledging in game that Jensen's just standing there silently, and it kind of actually breaks the immersion in a weird way. And it's also just actively annoying because it keeps stopping you when you're trying to look at the thing. There's coffee cups and there's bloody footprints, and this is where all the remaining security and reporters just all died as they all ripped each other apart.